This is our ability to remotely connect to the equipment and help with diagnostics. We're able to help customers reduce downtimes, even if we can't eliminate them altogether. This is actually getting closer to 2 in 5 issues, and we actually expect that to keep growing as we experience more and as we learn more with our customers about how we can leverage these remote connections to provide detailed and high levels of service. A customer had called us with an alarm that is accumulator charge pressure not made. So we frequently use accumulators to perform certain functions of the machine that might not have enough horsepower from just a general pump stack or pump setup. These often perform many functions, but again, when you see alarms like this, it can be somewhat difficult if you're not familiar with the accumulators, you're not familiar with how they enter or how they operate with the accumulator or the hydraulic package, of the machine, to really understand and start to troubleshoot these features. Here, what you see is an example of some of the things that our technicians have actually done using this system to try to help our customers. So with this, they were able to look at 4 specific things that really helped us narrow down and get a handle on what this issue was. We were able to look at the actual feedback from the accumulator itself, a transducer that's in the system, or the drive feedback of what we're asking the accumulators to do. We're able to look at the pump that charges the accumulators and make sure that it's getting the proper command and the proper output. And we're also able to say, okay, let's relate this all back to what it's being asked to do and see if it can meet those needs or meet those requirements. Utilizing this data, we were actually able to eliminate quite a few things. We're able to eliminate the software side of things. We're able to eliminate certain changes that users, technicians, or any kind of operator could have made. And we were able to quickly see that, yes, when we got this error, we can actually trace and see that the accumulator was not quite reaching the set point that we were asking for. We hit 167 out of the 190 bar pressure that we were asking that system to reach. With our technicians' knowledge and being able to combine not only themselves on the phone, but our experience in the shop and some of the experience around them, we were able to look through the hydraulic circuit and kind of identify some potential areas, work with the customer to eliminate a few things, and we were actually able to very quickly get that down to a transducer issue with the system and with the setup. With this particular solution, luckily the customer had a machine that they were swapping a mold on that they didn't need for a couple days, so they were actually able to take what was a similar transducer part number off of that machine, put it onto this machine, and get the machine back up and running very quickly. So with this, you'll see how many hours that we estimated that we've saved to the customer in downtime. Just to put this back to a relational number, it probably would have been a day or sometime that next day that we were able to get someone on site, but we were able to eliminate all of that time spent waiting for the technician by connecting to the machine and being able to look at these things real time and provide real life recommendations. This really goes into how we're taking this data, how we're looking at these things and trying to say, how can we better service our customers by providing better recommendations. This is how Milacron is taking and choosing what to work on, and we're very excited to take this data and have people centered around studying it and centered around being a better partner for our customers. So this is something we're trying to be more proactive about, and we are building towards and what Milacron sees as the vision for 4.0. One, not only with real-world test cases and studies, but then also what we're building towards here in the future.